the zebra chair. This is new.
I like this.
Yeah, I try to tell people that horse's head behind you is a zebra, but it's...
we didn't even get to say it once before you already ruined it.
I know.
You could have, right off the bat.
Yeah, it could have been a zebra.
You can just keep telling people it's a zebra.
It's a zebra.
Should we paint white stripes on it so people know it's a zebra?
Yeah, you know, some people need hints.
Yeah, because a little known fact, zebras actually have the black and white stripes on their bones too.
Oh, well, then you need to paint it.
Yeah, I did not know that.
That's not authentic.
It would just be, frankly, embarrassing.
You have to look it up.
So, up there, you seem like you're kind of mixing medians up there. Because although you're doing music, it seems very visual.
Mm-hmm.
So have you tried it with anything else? Like, is this the first thing that you tried artistically? Or like painting? Or like what kind of sources have you tried?
Well, I was always, as a kid in school, I was really awkward. Mm-hmm. So I didn't make any friends. And so my mom forced me into choir. She's like, you got to be around people. You got to make friends somehow. And that was kind of the only thing that I did all the way through school. And then I got out of that and I realized that was the only thing that I was equipped to do, kind of, barely. Mm-hmm. And so I went to school for opera afterwards. And I performed with St. Petersburg Opera Company for a while. And I started a band, Children of Orion. And after a while I kind of got curious, like, what happens when it's just me in a room kind of letting out what I need to let out. So that's kind of...
It's cool. You can hear your voice, too. That was, thank goodness for mothers, right?
Yeah.
She put you in the right direction,
Yeah,
essentially.
she knew what she was doing.
I wonder how different your performance would be if she made you do, like, field hockey or the chess club. What would you be doing up there?
Oh, well, I need a time machine for that. For sure. Just try that
have to go back.
once.
What about
Road
this?
not travel.
Why do you think Dan didn't turn on fire? I thought for sure when he stood in your pentagram that was going to get him. Is it because he's better now? He's a better guy?
It's fireproof.
Oh.
Is it fireproof?
It is fireproof.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
So let's go ahead and test it. I'm just messing with you. I don't have no lighters in this whole place. So.
It's fireproof.
Too bad.
Is it damnation proof?
Oh, yeah.
Fire and brimstone, all that fun stuff.
Ooh,
Yeah.
no, I don't think it is.
Oh, see, he should have burned
Right.
up. Should have burned up.
Should have
I
been
should have
up.
gone and see the Pope, and he could have thrown some holy water on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he is in town, right?
Oh, that's what saved you.
I think he's in at least North America right now.
Yeah. Pope by proxy. You're good.
Pope by
Oh, my
proxy.
God.
I didn't grow up Catholic. So,
She's going to be at a show here. That's something cool.
oh yeah, when is that?
Two of them. Two of them.
When's the show?
Halloween or Samhain for me.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Very excited about
29th, right? 29th?
31st.
31st.
Are you for real?
I don't know. We were in North Dakota. Mom just made us go out. I didn't know what day it was.
They hit you in the head. No. All right. Okay, I guess.
And I believe we have another one coming up in November?
21st.
The 21st, yes.
21st.
That one is exciting. I'm excited.
Oh yeah, where's that? You're not excited about the one?
No, that's here too.
Oh, cool. You have both of
Anything
them
happening here, I'm excited about.
Yeah.
It's a comfortable place.
I'm glad you say that. Thank you for saying that.
Well,
'cause
yeah.
that's one of the things I work hard on, at least, because it's hard, like to do a show, be in front of the camera, stuff like that. You know, it's just, it always unnerves people. It's hard for them to be themselves. So that's my goal always. And Dan tries.
Yeah,
always.
his biggest goal in life is to be comfortable. He sleeps in a hammock. You guys at home might not know this. He has a hammock right
above
he
us.
sleeps in.
Well, there you go. I think you're set. You've made it.
I've made it. It does. It feels comfortable in this place. But others should feel comfortable too. Now we know.
Yep, I certainly do.
Now, what you do is very unique. Where does this come from? What influences you?
Well, along with being awkward and all that weird stuff, like, I battled a lot with anxiety and depression and just like everybody else. It's not a unique thing.
Yeah.
And so music was a way to deal with that most of the way. But I still felt like there was something that it wasn't quite meeting. So I started like going along my way in my own spiritual path. And I grew into being a practicing witch, and I realized that there was a silence that gave me. It kind of quieted all of the anxiety and all of the bullshit. And it was similar to the silence that I get when I perform on stage. It's a similar comfort. And I realized what happens when I put these two very comforting things for me put them together. Like, can I reach something even higher? Can I attain something more? And for me, at least, I have no idea how it comes across, but it's almost a selfish act, this entire performance. But for me, it is the ultimate silence. That's just, it's weird, but...
That's cool. No, it's not that it explains a lot. I think you're right about the performances are for you. You know what I mean? So even though you're sharing with the audience, it's like you said, it is selfish, but it's also good. You know?
I hope so, maybe.
It is. Yours
Makes
is
it a little
special.
less selfish.
I feel entranced a little bit when I watch yours because it's not just you're not just singing, you're performing or you're doing your rituals in your own way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you agree?
I would agree. It does have a trance thing to it. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely something. It definitely puts you in a state of mind that is not usually what happens to listen to a song.
Yeah.
'Cause usually when you listen to music, you get like a catchy beat in your head to make you remember, but this is not that kind of thing.
It's
just,
different, yeah.
Like I can tell watching it that when you do it, is it always the same when you do it? Or do you think, does it change each time you do each song?
It changes. Usually, every performance, like I'll play like a song by itself or whatever. But normally for shows, every show is supposed to be a ritual. So every set that I do is supposed to be a ritual. Sometimes they can be similar. A lot of times I like to change it up based on what my intention is for that day. I might want to write a song that is a spell itself and do that through in the middle. For instance, for Halloween, for Samhain, there's going to be a very special ritual for that because it is a very important day of the year for me. It's kind of like a witch's new year and Christmas and everything all put together with dead things. So that's going to be very, very special and unique. And I try to keep them unique.
Cool.
Like when she pulled out, like when you pull up tarot cards, that's actually happening because obviously you shuffled them and then you pull them out. So like every single performance is actually different.
It's always different. Tonight I got the Princess of Pentacles.
Oh yeah. What did you get tonight?
Yeah, the Princess of Pentacles.
I heard.
And what I mean, but more than that, what did you get? Meaning, what did it mean?
Well, the Princess of Pentacles in the Hermetic deck is the Princess of the Echoing Hills, which is kind of fortuitous for tonight, doing all this recording and doing the show. It just, for me, it kind of echoed the just putting this out into the universe, doing this show, having people watch this show, like, just spreading, echoing on into the hills, as you may.
Yeah. The Ethernet.
It felt right.
Why? Have you been to Salem, Massachusetts?
I haven't.
They love witches up there. Why are there so many witches in Salem? So I know about the Salem witch trials, but do you think that would be a place they would avoid?
I don't know. It's kind of, you know what? It's kind of, it's a place of sadness, and there's something important about that, and it needs to be marked. There are a lot of horrible things that have happened in history, and when you don't mark those things, and you forget about those moments, it makes it easy for people to repeat those things. Mm-hmm. So I think gravitating towards that sadness, towards that tragedy, it keeps it in people's minds. It reminds people that it happened, mm-hmm. and I think that's kind of the major draw of it, is just remembrance.
Yeah, because the very thing that they burned, those are the people that go there, so then it always stays focused.
They probably weren't practicing Wiccans.
A lot of them weren't.
Yeah.
A lot of it was gossip and people wanting to get rid of people they just didn't like.
Yeah, get rid of your neighbor.
I'm sure, somewhere down the line there were definitely some real witches that got screwed. But a lot of it was catty bullshit. But either way, regardless of what they were doing or who they were, that was a tragedy. That was a horrible thing. And if it was a tragedy that was intended in the name of getting rid of witchcraft, then I think as witches, as practicing pagans, it's important to still mark that no matter who those people truly were.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is like a stereotype or if this is like a thing. Do you have a cat?
Of course I have a cat.
Alright, so just to change your pace a little bit. if you could say anything to, if you could ask your cat a question and it could answer you back, what would you ask it? And what would it say back to you?
I ask him a lot of questions. I talk to my cat all the time. He doesn't. Really
But now he can
answer back.
answer. That's the
Okay,
deal right
let's see. If I could ask him any question right
Just do one.
now. One question. Why the fuck do you think that it's cool to wake me up at 4 o'clock in the morning every night? Why do you think that's cool? That's not okay.
Not cool.
Like, I get it. Like, you've been sleeping on me all night. That's fine. I'm cool with that. Do whatever you want. Lay on my face. I'm okay with that.
How does he wake you?
He gets up at the door and just scratches and bitches for just until I just give up. And I think he would say, because I can.
That's such a cat thing to say.
Yeah, I think that's what he would say. His name is Faust.
The fact that he knows that time.
His name is Faust.
Faust, yeah. He knows that time is special too. He just somehow knows. So he's a little cat watcher or something.
Oh yeah, he's got cat business.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of important cat business.
To take care of.
I guess it's just the trade-off. You get to have a companion, but your deal is you have to get woken up at 4 o'clock in the morning by some loud-ass cat.
Yeah, I get a companion, but my companion's a dick sometimes.
Yeah.
So.
He's like, hey, I'm a cat.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it.
that's what I do.
You can't ask me why I do things.
All right, well, thank you so much for being on the
Yes,
show.
thank you
It's
very
been
much.
fun.
It's excellent.
All right.